Bigfoot cooking.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Bigfoot Cooking, where today we're making chili mac in the Instant Pot. That's right, we're gonna do this quick, delicious, and ooh, I can't wait to grab some dinner. So we're gonna start this process out real simple. 2 pounds of ground beef, 80-20, 90-10, your choice, whatever you like to do. But we got 2 pounds of ground beef. I got an onion. We're using 2 cloves of garlic, or I guess you could do a couple tablespoons of the pre-made stuff, but why would you want that? We've got a teaspoon of chili powder, a half a teaspoon of oregano, a half a teaspoon of cumin, a quarter teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 3 cups of water, a pound, which is about 3 cups of pasta. We're using elbows, but if you've got something else you like, put it in there. No one's gonna judge. This is your meal. We're doing about 2 cans of diced tomatoes, which is about 1.5 cups. And of course, don't forget your teaspoon of salt and a quarter teaspoon of pepper. All that seasoned up in the Instant Pot. Ooh, this is gonna be a good dinner. So let's get to some cooking. All right, the first part of this, we gotta get our Instant Pot hot. How are we gonna do that? Well, we're gonna reach down here and hit the saute button. That guy right here, where's it at? Where are we at? Oh, I found it. We're gonna get this thing going. Now we'll give it just a moment to heat up. All right, we're on. Now we're hotting it up, we're getting it ready. We're gonna go ahead and set the meat in there now while it's warming up. I figure it won't hurt just to sit there for a moment. We'll get it in here, and once it starts to sizzle, we'll start mixing it in with some spices. Oh, we're starting to get a little noisy in here. We're gonna take our little rocket here, AKA our meat masher, and we're just gonna start mixing this around, getting it in there, getting that happy sizzle sound going on. The whole point of this is to brown the whole thing. That way you're not starting out with raw meat. You want everything cooked. You don't want to get sick from your food. No. We want all the flavors and all the goodness. Matter of fact, speaking of flavors, let's go ahead and let's add in our onions. We'll take our cup of, wow, they diced while we were gone. Take our diced onions, go ahead and drop them in. Go ahead and get our cloves of garlic and set these guys in here and give them a nice happy little hoorah. I love this garlic press. It works, it don't care. It mushes and mashes and makes things good. All right. And we'll just keep stirring this in till we get everything nice cooked and there ain't no more red meat. We want the whole thing to be brown. Oh, it's hard to compete with the smell of sizzling onions and a little bit of garlic. This is gonna be some good eating right here. Oh, take a look at that there. Everything's browned up nicely. Now let's go ahead and grab all our spices and set them in there. And of course, we're gonna be starting with our chili powder, the oregano, the cumin, and just our touch of red pepper flakes. Want it spicy, but don't want to blow our eyelids off. You know what I mean? We'll mix this in real good. That way every part of the meat gets a little bit of that flavor. Ooh, we are smelling right. Let's go ahead and add a little water to it. That way we can get ready for the pasta part of this dish. In goes our 3 cups of water, which is of course instantly going to stop the cooking because, well, we've done cooled the whole thing down. We're going to add our maters to it. Got to have the maters. Oop. Man, they just disappeared right in that pot, didn't they? Of course, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Gotta have the pepper. Get everything mixed in here so all the flavors are everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere. And now the noodles. Because I mean, if you look at this, this is awful runny. This would never do for a meal. But don't worry, we have absorbing sponges right here. 3 pounds of them. Right on in here, fellas. Oh, not a one was late for the party. We'll get a good stir on these. That way some are on the top, some are on the bottom, and a few might even be in the middle. Look at that. Almost looks ready to eat right now, but it ain't. We gotta let them noodles soften up. How do we do that? Well, we just grab the lid, set it right on here, sing the song. Woo. Now we're gonna set this for 5 minutes of cooking, and after that, we're gonna do a forced release or a quick release. So let's get to some waiting, some button pushing, and some cooking. Don't forget to swap this from venting to sealing. Otherwise, you're just boiling noodles. We want the pressure in here. Changes the way it cooks, makes things great.
Where is the bloke? He's bloody well going to burn his food. It's done. Now we need to do the release. Whoa, steamy. Don't forget to watch for the thing to go down. Oh yeah, she dropped. Ready to see what that bloke tried to whip up and left behind? Whoa, look at that. That looks bloody well delicious. Should I take it? I'll be nice this time. At least it won't burn.
Hey, let's check on our Instant Pot. Looks like the pressure's let go. Okay, well, let's see what's inside. Ooh, we got us some good looking victuals in here, y'all. I tell you what, for some mac, this stuff, look how easy this was to make. I mean, no effort whatsoever. Literally just threw it in there, went outside, did a little touch up to the garden, and come back. Oh, I tell you what, and smelling good too. But you know what else we need to do? We need to put some cheese on it. Let's get a little Parmesan. Woo, big old wedge of it. Come quick with a sawdust maker here, and let's dust this up. Look at there. You know, I know you can buy Parmesan grated and it makes it easy and convenient, but I'm telling you, there is nothing like the flavor. The more cheese, the better, right? Yeah, that's looking good. Now let's work on a spoon and something to eat. Whoa. Prepared with spoon, prepared with food, and prepared with appetite. Man, this stuff is still hot. I'm telling y'all, I have a problem with waiting because it smells so good. It really does. Here goes. Hot, hot, hot. You know, for something you just throw right in there and don't think nothing about, this has actually got some really good flavors to it. The chili powder kind of kicks in and the onions and the meat. Ooh, man, I am cleaning this whole bowl up before y'all know it. I know y'all don't want to watch me eat this whole bowl, so let me just sum it up this way. Instant Pot, simple way to prepare stuff. You can actually go do things like garden while it's cooking. And two, you gots to know the Bigfoot, he's really gonna eat this too. 2 cans of tomatoes, or